What's going on, guys, and welcome to my new channel where we're going to be playing some Roblox games, especially World Defenders, being a dev and all. So this is my first ever video on the channel, and we're going to be going over all 5 of the new Kuma towers. And remember, if you get all 5 before they disappear, you will get the Kuma God. And that, trust me, that's going to be one of the new best towers in the game, so you're definitely going to want to have it. So I have all 5 Kumas here. We got the Azure Kuma, which is the easiest to get, then the Shadow Kuma, then the Verdant Inferno, and finally the Radiant Kuma. They all look great. My favorite has to be the Inferno Kuma. Right there. So we're just going to get straight into it, and I'll see you in the game. Alright guys, so we're now in Lush Valley. Normal mode. So we're going to be going through each of the towers here, and of course, being a dev, I have some extra little perms, and I was able to get myself just a little bit of money. To place all the towers down. So first, we're just going to go in order of how rare they are. So first up, we have Azure Kuma. They all look great, of course, and it's Azure Kuma's blue. So you can place 3 Azure Kumas. Their stats, these are without any boosts. As you can see, I have no pets, no ranks, nothing. So without any boosts, it starts off with 250 damage, 250 DPS, 60 range. Then you get to 500 DPS and 65 range, 70 range, 1350 DPS, 2500 DPS, 75 range, and finally 3600 DPS and 90 range. So here are the 3 Azure Kumas. Next we have the Shadow Kuma. Shadow Kuma is arguably the worst. So Shadow Kuma, you're gonna have only 0.25 attack speed, so it's attacking once every 4 seconds. You're gonna start off with 375 DPS or 1500 damage, then 3400 damage and 850 DPS. 7,500 damage, 1,875 DPS, 10,000 damage, and then 2,500 DPS, and finally 20,000 damage or just 5,000 DPS. Then we have the Verdant Kuma. Now Verdant Kuma is definitely a good tower, solid for any beginner or even some veteran players who haven't yet reached the top of the leaderboards, you know, haven't got the Emperors and stuff like that. Still solid tower. So you're going to start off with 1,250 damage. Then you're going to go to 2,200 damage, 3,000 damage, 4,500 damage, and finally 8,000 damage. You can place 3 of them. Oh, forgot to mention, you can place 5 Shadow Kumas, so they definitely have a lot more placement than any of the other Kumas. So now we have the Inferno Kuma, which is my favorite, and probably the best of the Kumas. It is not the strongest, but it's the most useful by far. It is expensive though, it's going to be 200,000 place, so definitely on the pricey side. You're going to start off with 2,000 damage, however, to attack speed, so you can go straight to 4,000 DPS. I'm just going to say the DPS, 10,000 DPS, 12,000 DPS, 14,000 DPS, and finally 20,000 DPS. So it is a crazy good tower, which you're definitely going to want to pick up. And finally, we have the big bad Radiant Kuma. We can only place 1 of them, however, they do some insane damage. Also on the pricier side with 350,000 to place, but worth it with its 10,000 damage, 0.5 attack speed, so 5,000 DPS. Again, I'm just going to say the DPS. You know, upgrade once, you can go to 10,000 DPS, 13,750 DPS, 20k DPS, finally 50k DPS. I mean, that is 100,000 damage every time it attacks, which is absolutely absurd. And remember, these are without ranks, without any boosts, so these are just the raw damages. And also, picking up all 5 is going to be a team on its own. You pick up all 5, you need to get your 6th slot, and that's going to be your God Kuma. It's an entire team. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.